Don't you love the ensloppification of everything? Anyway, let's play some Tetris. Right, today I was on a bit of a tilting streak, so today I will just be playing some 40 lines. I do need to practice my finesse and all that, and already I'm kind of screwing up the the stacking, which is not a good start, but it's okay. So anyway, I do have a list of things I wanted to talk about. Finally making plans, prepping. I mean, it took like 2 minutes to think of some things I wanted to say, but like, yeah. So first of all, it's like, oh, I've already forgotten what I was gonna say. Right, what am I doing? I am currently 40 lines. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say my finesse was alright. And then I fail, and yeah, it automatically starts. It's kind of strict, which is good, because then hopefully it'll make me feel bad, and then because brain is neuroplastic and all that, I will try and not do that again, because that is bad, and bad feeling make brain sad, simply. Anyway, back on track. This is absolutely awful stacking. It's fine. What did I want to talk about? And that's another mistake. I guess one thing I do remember is why am I uploading daily, even though no one is, oh, for God's sake, no one is watching realistically. I reckon. Well, I was out with some friends today, and I realized I am really bad at storytelling, or just like remembering things. I mean, that's clearly obvious because I'm struggling to remember the things I wanted to talk about written literally a few minutes ago. I mean, yes, I am multitasking, but also, yeah, it's kind of bad. I should probably play it slower just to make sure every piece is deliberate. I also figured out that with the eyepieces, you pretty much don't want to waste them, and you only want them for the quads, because otherwise you're not playing at the most efficient, and you know, Tetris is like efficiency is the way to go. Yeah, so how many eyepieces did I say you can waste? I think it's about 4 maximum, and I don't know how many I've wasted already. Back on track, because I keep on. Oh, that's alright. Finesse. You've also got this thing called parity, so. Oh, this is absolutely awful stacking. So if you have a T-piece, if you have a T-piece, you basically don't want to put it on the stack. That's only 3 wide. If that makes sense. And then for like conventional, or not conventional, but practical, what's this called? 6-3 stacking. You want to be. Come on. You want to be stacking so that it's the same height, because then you can do the T-spins. Otherwise, it's not really that useful. Getting back on track. Why? This is like how many times have I said that already? It's yeah. I should get tested for ADHD. I am terrible at storytelling. Like one thing is like when I'm telling tea to like friends, I'm like, there's not really a punchline. It just sort of just keeps on going and then suddenly stops because there's no build up. Oops, that was a misdrop. There's no build up. There's no punchline as such. It just sort of just. It's like I state some facts, and then the quote-unquote story is over. And yeah, that's like not a good way to tell stories, because it's just like, it kind of leaves people being like, oh, okay. And then they're like, what next? I was like, oh, that's the end. So what is this goofy stacking? So getting better at storytelling is one goal of this channel, and it's also just, you always see stuff saying you should create as much as you consume. Whoops. That's kind of annoying. And I've been consuming a lot. You know, most people can consume more than they create, because, you know, oh come on, that was das reason. Because, you know, algorithms are like designed to keep you hooked for hours, and yeah, I fell victim to that again today, which is, I mean, not as long, which is good, but still, it's non-optimal. My DAS is screwing me up, which is really kind of annoying. I should just focus on good stacking, I think. Well, obviously, but so we want a balanced stack, no I dependencies. I say as I have I dependencies. I guess one saving grace is that, yes, I've wasted a move, but if you do hold, it does kind of save you, which isn't a good habit to get into, but it is there. So I mean, if any of you get a good 40 lines run and you want to save it, and you have pro mode, well, not pro mode, it's called, oh come on, it's called reset on finesse, reset on finesse mistakes, then you can soft drop, and then it won't count it towards finesse, which I've done quite a few times, admittedly. Oh come on. But yeah, so, and also, yeah, just like helping with me, I good English, helping me sort of remember things better, because currently I'm just like, I will say something and then I will genuinely forget pretty much instantly. I don't remember what happens in my life. Well, I can remember, but usually they come in the form of pictures. Yeah, so if it's soft dropping, you can kind of mitigate that, which is kind of cheating. So yeah, in the form of pictures, I can remember what I do, and then I can have a mediocre at best story to tell. So it's trying to help with that. What else am I trying to do? I had a few reasons. Create more than... Whoops. Let's just get better at Tetris. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. I mean, I enjoy Tetris. Well, doesn't look like I am enjoying it at the moment, but generally I enjoy Tetris. It feels like something I can get better at, even though I have basically been stagnant for quite a while. I have no idea how long for, but then again, I haven't really been playing seriously the whole time, and, you know, I just tilted and lost most of my progress. Though I should be able to get it back soon enough. Another thing that I found helps with forward and just speed in general is, well, there's the advice of just stop thinking as much. Wrong finesse. There's advice on just, well, striding, which is basically passive recognition. You're so good at that, you just steamroll ahead just from passive recognition. I think that's probably a good way to learn. It's just, oh, for God's sake, it's gonna take a while to, you know, get anywhere, because it's like, it'll take me a while for me. Well, it might take more effort. Like it'll take more what am I trying to say? Instead of like mindless playing, which I am kind of doing right now, which is not optimal for growth. I do need to like probably stop yapping and play properly. What am I trying? What am I saying? Stop yapping and then actually think about what I'm doing instead of just kind of autopiloting, which is not good. All right, got out of that one from a whatchamacallit, a hold. This one is kind of dire. Holy. Moving on, because I can actually think of something. I want to talk about just things getting worse over time. There is a term, still not sure if I should swear or not, because, well, digital footprint is real, and oh my god. And I have no idea how many people are going to see this. Probably not a lot, but, like, you know, just in case. I was using a service on my phone, that worked normally before, and then today I realized it didn't work, and I had my card declined, and it was just like, I thought there was something wrong with my phone. Turns out it's Google. They released an update recently, and it bans like a specific brand of phones. And I've had to reset to like a base version of the app, and it's just like, why? Oh my god, why make things worse? It's like, if it's not broken, why fix it? And like, so many things are guilty of this, because it's like, not to make it like political, because I already get political, but it is just because they want to make money. It's capitalism. It's not great, and like there's no easy solution to this. It's just, most things nowadays are very anti-consumer, anti-consumer, and it's just like, changes are made for the sake of changes. For example, the Google Drive logos, they did not have to be changed at all. They look disgustingly ugly, and it's so hard to distinguish between certain apps. And there was no reason for them to change them, but they did to keep up with the new AI look sort of thing. And yeah, so they changed that. Did they need to? No. Other underlying issues with Office? Yes. Are they going to fix that? No, because all of their efforts are concentrated on. All of their efforts are concentrated on just things that are broken. What does this mean? 40 lines reading. Oh, just okay. I've played lots of games. That was a good sprint. So just gotta keep that up. Maybe complaining is my secret power. The more I complain, the better I get at video games. And it's just, yeah, it's always the tech issues that are the most annoying, because they're very small issues. But then there's just like no fix. Your problem is so niche that maybe one other person in the world has gotten it, and they haven't reported it. And even if you do report it, let's be real, no one's reading your report. They don't care. Oh, whoops. So it's just like the things you buy, they're not even yours anymore. And it's like we need competition. Competition is good. Except we're not getting competition. Steam was like what? People were suing Steam for being a monopoly and upcharging games. And like, yeah, sure, Steam is a monopoly, but it's very user friendly. Yes, Gavin has like how many yachts? Basically, he's super rich, does nothing, and everyone loves him. Fair enough. Like, I haven't done my research fully into Gabe, but like he seems like a cool person. But what should I do here? Let's do a donation. And then let's read the back, whatever. And what? Yeah. So Steam, whoops, Steam getting sued. Well, are currently whatever. No one asked them to. It's like, oh, Steam is such a good piece of software. There's nothing wrong with it, and they're not changing it, which is good, because you know, nothing's wrong with it. They're not fixing it. Oops. I should reset because that was a finesse fault. But then Google, big companies like Google, actually, is that Microsoft? Microsoft. I absolutely hate Microsoft. Whoops. Like these sorts of like big companies, they are genuinely monopolies. They're not getting sued, and small companies that people actually like are. It's just like, what is this double standard? Like, so it's just kind of annoying, since things we like are getting attacked, things we don't like are not. And like, not enough people are talking about this. Like, we need change. We need competition to like be better. Because like, with no competition, there is no incentive to get better. And with no incentive to get better, then you know things would just get worse and worse. If one person makes the rules, oh, oopsies. If one person makes the rules, then you know, most people aren't going to be happy about it, which is like, you know, this isn't rocket science. This is like, oh, that's a failed LST. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, we need a competitor for Google, for Microsoft. We need a better operating system than Windows. Windows is absolute garbage, and it's full, like it's filled with like tiny, oh my god, wrong rotation. It's filled with tiny bugs that need fixing, and what do? They update the graphics. Oh look, the graphics don't look updated. They look like they're from 2020. 2020 something, like a recent 2020. Oh no, we can't have that. We must update to be AI slop immediately. And it's just, please do better. Like, I say this like as if I can do any better, but it's also make things more consumer friendly. I think that's mostly the message I wanted to say. I think tomorrow I might change screens to my other screen, because it's just too small. You can barely see anything. I'm sitting too far away from my screen, which is surprising. But yeah. Anyway, on a more positive note, let's what else should I talk about? My friend recently introduced me to like conversation starters that are kind of like diabolical, to like sort of filter out the type of people that like will want to be your friend. Like, if you say something like absolutely diabolical and they don't want to be your friend, then you potentially filtered out someone who you don't vibe with well. on the flip side, if you say something diabolical, and then they think it's funny, or they actually contribute, they don't say something, what's the term, anti-intellectual, or then you found yourself a new friend. It's great. So yeah, my brain comes up with funny hypotheticals. Hypotheticals which I probably shouldn't say for reasons that what were they called? For digital footprint reasons. But yeah, so I met someone new today. Asked them the question, and they tell me this is what's this? Path of least resistance. Perfect finesse. Fair enough. They tell me this is an idea that's already been had. It's a bad idea, and I guess I'm just a pioneer of bad ideas. Hey, but at least I found someone who wasn't immediately like, this guy is a weirdo and is never going to talk to me again. So I think in that regard, that's a win. I guess the point of these, oh my god, the point of these like absolutely diabolical conversation starters is just a, first of all, it's a conversation starter. You get a new conversation, and the best part is, if someone doesn't vibe with that sort of like conversation, well, then you just save yourself a lot of trouble later down in the line. Is that everything I wanted to talk about? I feel like I had something else I wanted to talk about. Lots of thoughts go on in the head, but none of them really stick, which I guess is the problem. I need to play some more Tetris like outside of recording, because currently like I'm only playing Tetris whilst I'm recording. So progress is kind of slow, and I am absolutely slowly displaying more emotion. Emotions of frustration mostly, but yeah. Right, watch me lock in. That was not a locked in play. Why did I rotate that O piece? It's fine. I am not fine. So garbage at this game. I've upped my finesse a bit more. I think it's 7.5 now. But it's still clearly a bit too slippery. Need to get used to playing light. What the hell am I doing? It's a funny spin at least. What else? What is my path of getting better with this game? I reckon just being able to stride, brain off, and just 6-3 stacking is probably a good idea. How long have I been rambling for? I've been rambling for quite some time. I think I'm going to stop the recording after one more completed run. I'll go slowly, so I don't screw anything up, because I kind of want to leave, because Tetris is not fun at the moment. Okay, I said I was gonna not edit that much. Some things just need to cut out. That's fine, right? I also had a peek at the list of things I wanted to talk about. Apparently, most of the things I've already talked about, which is good. But yeah, turns out I can yap for quite a long time, just like much ado about pretty much nothing. What? But yeah, one more completed run. Because I am starting to tilt again. I need to play around with the settings. Find my optimum. That was a bad move. Need to find my optimal setup. Because yeah, it's currently not feeling great about the about Tetris in general. Right, what's the game plan? Yeah, so I reckon the game plan with Tetris is I just, well, obviously play a lot. That's always, that's a short but slow way of getting better at the game, which is just anything, honestly. This is absolutely dog awful stacking. It's just pattern recognition, focused pattern recognition training, which sounds nerdy. It's just playing the game, just being mindful of what I'm doing, and making conscious decisions, and then slowly making those decisions quicker and quicker. So I have to think less and less, so then I can play quicker. That's essentially what striding is, kind of. It's just I haven't seen enough to be quick enough. But then, yeah. So 40 lines is, I think, is still very much different to the actual game. Lag. Because in the actual game, what do you have to do in the actual game? Well, you've got lines to cancel and all that. Also, you're not really just doing quads. Quads aren't the most efficient way to play. So there, I think instead I probably could have done a T-spin. Well, somewhere at some point, I should have done a T-spin. Yeah, so stuff like LSD stacking, it's probably good in free play. Because free play, you don't really get that much garbage, like, not immediately. Whereas something like versus Tetra League, like 1v1 situations, whoopsies, you do pretty much, yeah, so stacking methods aren't permanent, basically. So like you need to constantly switching up, so you can't really be LSTing the whole time, because you're going to get garbage, and as soon as you get to the top, you can't really get down with LST. I am kind of pissed off right now. Das is screwing me over. So yeah, LST is good if you're fast initially, but then I feel like it's sort of how good it is slowly falls off. I can do a funny spin. No, I can't. No, I can't. I think we're gonna be here all night. I'm not gonna finish another run. I need to go slower. That's what I need to do. Think about my decisions. Put that there. We can put the orange piece here. Keep the thingy balanced. I say that and immediately do that. We can stack up using this, using that. Make this the green piece friendly. We can put the orange piece there. Parity, yes, but we can resolve that now. We can do the box. Do that. Right, now this is a bad stack because we wasted a T. Well, technically all of these are waste T. A connection error. There we go. There we go. That worked. Right. I should play some more Tetris off camera, and also move the game to my other monitor because it's bigger and I can actually see. All right. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.